Back home now, getting ready. Coffee's going. Starting to get some candles prepared. I forgot my labels yesterday, so I'm putting those out in the truck now. I posted it a few minutes ago, but that was my time on the bike this morning. Could have done a little bit faster. Did cardio again this morning instead of lifting. Try to give my shoulders some rest. I'm hoping to do a lot in candle sales today at work. I got a bunch of people asking about them. Gotta put labels on things first thing in the morning and then run them around. The truth is, I still don't have, I got a bunch of them sitting right here. That's drinks. Those are candles. I wish I could have done more. I'm going to order more this weekend. I've got I had to postpone the meeting yesterday just because work. I couldn't get away. Meeting the lady at the spa who wants to sell the candles. I'm going to meet with her today. And then I've also got the grocery store, Harbor Greens, in Tacoma that's carrying our products right now. So I'm going to run more to see if she wants to pick up more. All right, I got to come up with a better system for hauling this crap around. I need to get some storage bins or something to make this better. I tried to come up here for a picture, and there is nothing today. It's gray and rainy. Take advantage of a break running out to the truck so I can apply labels and package up some boxes. I swear, I always have issues with the post office. I just went in here to drop off packages and they're closed because they're taking breaks. I absolutely hate the post office. I print my labels at home and they've got a drop off. I need to just start doing that. All right, I'm making attempt number 2 at this post office down the street. They better be open this time. All right. I am so beyond pissed right now with this post office. Chalk that up as another one. Failed attempt at using this damn place. Every time I package stuff up and print the label at home, I go into the Gig Harbor location, our home location, and the guy tells me to just put it on the counter. That's it. Put it on the counter, I walk out. Over here in Tacoma at this ghetto-ass post office, and I bring it in there. Nobody's around, of course, because it's the post office. So I prop the boxes up on the counter and just walk out because nobody's there. And then finally this guy comes chasing me down. He says, "Hey, you can't leave those on the counter there." So I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "It's got the label. That's the drop-off location." He's like, "No, you need to come in here. We got to go through. We got to weigh it. We got to do all this." So I went back in, grabbed the boxes, and of course there's like 8 people in line, and he's talking to me over everybody saying, "You can't just do that. It's aviation rules or something like that. We got to go through and check everything." I said, "Well, I don't know what you're doing," but I said, "The guy that was in here last time, I dropped the package off at this same post office, and the guy said, just leave it right there." So I did. And I'm usually pretty calm and cool. I don't argue with people. I mean, I've worked retail. I know what kind of a pain in the butt it can be. So I usually don't say a whole lot. But this guy pissed me off to no end. So I sat there and argued with him back and forth. And I said, "Well, you need to get on the same page as every other post office because you're all telling people different crap." And he said, "No, we're all the same." I said, "No, you're not the same because I drop them off at Gig Harbor all the time and they say, leave it on the thing." And he said, "Well, no, they don't do that." And I said, "Well, they absolutely do." He said, "Well, sir, I'm not going to discuss this with you." And I said, "I'm not discussing it with you." I said, "I'm telling you exactly the way it is. That's what happens. So deal with it." So like 8 people in line, I'm not waiting in that thing. I said, "This is ridiculous." I said, "You guys need to get on the same page. It's something different at every single one of these places and it's a nightmare." So I grabbed my boxes and I walked out. I'm just going to take them to Gig Harbor. I'll deal with it over there when I get there tonight. If I slid up to this guy's counter, all hell would have broken loose. Ridiculous. I can't tell you how many times. And I even asked him about the self drop-off stuff. I said, "What about the self drop-off?" I said, "You just walk in and put the packages. And how is that any different?" He said, "Well, that's the same thing. It still goes through the same process." And I said, "No, it doesn't. You're putting it in a box and then you do it." I said, what about the drop-off here? I'm doing the same damn thing." All right. So I need to calm my ass down because I want... Can somebody, anybody, please tell me a better way to do shipping than the post office? I would do anything to not have to deal with them again. I swear I cannot catch a break at the post office to save my life. That is the one place I have problems. So it's back into work. That was a wasted 15-minute trip. I could have just done the drop-off at Gig Harbor tonight back home. I'm in possibly the worst elevator in all of the county. This thing is so bad. I'm back here in this shining hallway, setting up printers and laptops on this vacant floor. this is attempt number 3 at the post office. Let's see how this goes. Alright, you have no idea how glad I am that that stupid thing was working and I didn't have to talk to anybody in there. Our best friend Kitty's back. Hi, Kitty, Kitty. Oh, so nice. Look at those meaty paws. That cat's huge. Little monster kitty. Alright, it's 4:30 Thursday, gym time. It should be chest and bicep day, but I'm still taking it easy on the shoulder. So I'm jumping on the bike one more time for an hour today, I think.